Hello everybody, welcome back to Kusogrand8, the bad video game tournament, and I appreciate everybody who's here. Yeah, sometimes the playlist gets a little bit weird, thank you YouTube. Maybe one day you will fix your who am I kidding? That's not gonna happen. Thank you though, I am Bigfoot's Ghost for the raid earlier, as well as everybody who has followed and subscribed. I see Mr. Torture resubscribed recently, and I very much appreciate that. I'm not able to shout out everybody during matches, but I definitely thank you. This is my main gig, and without the GDQ show, I do need to work a little bit more to make a little bit more money, and I appreciate everybody who has helped support that. So, yeah, you're all pretty dang awesome. Now, with that said, we do have Don't Make Us Bored coming up this next Tuesday, and then later on in the week, I'm going to try to do some more Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers again. If you are not interested in playing Final Fantasy XIV, come watch until you are, and then you can leave. Yep, that's my rules. What am I doing? What am I even doing? Hit the preview. Is that what I want? That's not what I want. My gosh, I think I had things set correctly, and I'm just... welcome to the end of... I don't know. I guess I didn't make what I was supposed to make. Whatever. Let's go to the game reveal. Crappy, just take us past. Okay? We're gonna see... Is it not even gonna show the transition? Crappy? Crappy! Crappy, why are you not walking? What is your problem? What if I do this, huh? Okay, let's try it one more time, Crappy. Can you do it? Sure, I guess Rocky and Bullwinkle Friends is gonna be what we do. Whatever. I don't even care. Everybody, Crappy is being a big old butt, but you know who's not? Our next GM. Say hello to the wonderful Escorian. Escorian, come on in. I'm excited to see what game you have today. Hello there.
Whoops, my mic was muted. Hello!
That happens to the best of us. Yeah, good to see ya. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I felt like being nice today.
Oh, really? Aw.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we've had a spread of games, let me tell you. But one common theme that we've had is that every single game that we've had today has been a platformer, and I think that you're breaking that trend at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'm breaking the trend. We've got a puzzle game today.
Ooh, puzzling.
Both Kat and Noble Sol said I'm being super kind by giving this game out. And, yeah, so today I'm giving out a TurboGrafx 16 game, Chuman Fu.
Yeah, there we go. I totally didn't click the button early, I swear. Chuman Fu. Well, the players are going to have to deal with some balls, I guess. And yeah, they're gonna have an hour to try to puzzle their way through this adventure. Whoever wins gets 10 points in group stage and moves on to round 2 with a pretty solid start. Whoever loses will still be in the tournament, but they will only have 2 points and will have to fight to stay in Kusogrand8. Of course, second and third. Second gets 7 points. Third gets 5 points. You know the story, everybody. I've given you the spiel before. Yeah. Well, with that said, Escorian, how are you doing? What's up? Anything exciting going on in life?
Well, I'm doing great. I've been playing through Persona 3, and it's so fun.
Oh, yeah. I saw that it was on Steam. Is that Crappy, why are you going back? I don't even know anymore. I'm tired. It's been a very long weekend. A good one, but a long one.
I get that feeling a lot.
Crappy. First rebelling, then showing up and doing the transitions over and over again. I believe that everybody is in the right place. I do have the audio turned up, but it looks like it's probably paused for our player, and that is completely fine. The 4 players that we have here today, though, are Fluffy Sugar, Lady Rex, or Lady T-Rex, Meta Knight 3000, and Miranda Dragon. We got a dinosaur, we got a dragon, we got a Meta Knight, we got a sugar. You got everything that you need here. Well, let me go ahead and ask the players if they are ready to go. What am I saying? If they're ready to gay, that's me. I'm ready to gay. Let's see if the players are ready to go.
Also, your timer's showing an hour still.
Oh my gosh. My brain. I am yeah, this is why I only do like 4 or 5 hour streams, because after yesterday's, it was a lot of fun, but holy guacamole, I am out of it.
You can actually see on Lady Rex's screen, I started them on loop 3 because otherwise it would be a bit too easy. And so, yeah, they're going to be starting off on basically what would be about level 150.
Sweet. I'm gonna let them know to turn off the pics if you have one. FYI. Pics, text. Otherwise, best of luck and countdown begins. So the classic mistake that I have been making lately is going into the referee chat and trying to start the match there, and they're like, this is the wrong place. And I did that for this game. So let's go ahead and do the countdown. What would be good things to spam?
Orbs for sure. Any type of like animal, because there's going to be a lot of different animals in this.
Yeah, as soon as I see movement, I will start our timer and we will get rolling. Spam all of that, friends. Let's get going. Let's have some fun.
Okay, those are not... two of the players did not load the state.
Okay, go ahead and ping them in Discord to let them know. Yeah. Otherwise, we are off to a quick start, and welcome to Kusogrand8, where occasionally we have a little bit of confusion, and that happens sometimes. With that said, Fluffy Sugar will hopefully be able to load the state and get going in a second. Otherwise, I guess we're going to prepare. Cool. Why is loading the state important?
Because it starts you on the third loop. Basically, they were on level 1 instead of 150. I was being nice by giving them this game, but I'm not going to give it to them that easy. So the goal of this game is you take the orbs and put them on their color panel.
Okay.
Each orb has their own strength. For example... the blue orb is very light and bouncy. It's really bad for breaking things. It moves super fast, though.
Yeah, I imagine the black orb would probably be the best for breaking things.
Yes. The red orb will actually one-shot enemies. And the green one's pretty much neutral.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know my video games. I know that the black balls are the ones that hurt the most. I don't know why I know that, but I certainly do.
But I can tell you this, there's no worries of anyone clearing this game, because there's 550 stages.
What? Wait, Miranda apparently got a giant warp, is that correct? If so,
I believe so.
Well, sweet. As long as a warp is not banned for players, they can definitely use those.
Ban it ahead of time, so... so there are power-ups that will change the orb into the color that you step on. It changes all the orbs that color.
Okay.
It wears off, so... But you have to remember which one you're putting where.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was a big warp. We're already on Area 3, level 21. They started on 1-1, but instead we're at 3-21.
Okay, well...
Yeah, we'll have to see if any of the other players are able to find this warp.
That is a huge warp, wow.
Yeah, that is significant. Uh-oh, and one person has found the reset button. Yeah, welcome to the Turbo Graphics. I believe one of the buttons is specifically reset, but I could be mistaken. Uh-oh, monkey.
Well, I did have assistance from Kat when she told the players what buttons to unbind, so...
Aha!
So I'm innocent there.
Yes, innocence. You sure can clear these bozos quickly, says Grandpa.
Miranda's doing good.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, you can move the orbs by kicking or just holding a button and pushing them. I actually have a manual if you want it.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
It has a little background story and stuff. I threw it in the Game Master channel.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and take a look right here. Thank you very much. I don't know much of the lore here, but we'll go ahead and keep going and see how things are. Yeah, it's honestly, even if somebody finds a warp in one of the early stages, there could be warps later on in early stages that take you to stages later than where Miranda is. Like, you never really know when it comes to certain puzzle games what is going to happen. But honestly, that's something to keep your eyes open for. If a GM does not prohibit a specific mechanic, you are generally allowed to use it. And if somebody else does find a warp and manages to use it, then kudos to them. They've done the job. Yeah, this is interesting. It's kind of both an action puzzle action puzzler. We've got the monkeys that are sort of moving per certain maze rules. It's a little bit unpredictable which way they're going to go, though. I'm not 100% sure how to predict that.
Honestly, you can't really predict it as far as I've...
Oh no! Meta Knight got cornered by the monkeys and took one death. It seems like deaths are not super strict. And does this game have unlimited continues here?
Yes, there's actually a password system as well, and that was part of the instructions that they should probably write it down in the it was listed in the controls.
Gotcha. So here we go. Here's the story for Chu Manfu. Chu Manfu has invaded China. The people have been deprived of their favorite foods, fried rice and egg rolls. But fear not, those two feisty twin sisters, Lala and Ling Ling, are about to turn the tables on these evildoers. Okay, so there we go. Fried rice and egg rolls have been stolen. We're trying to get them back. I like that the story's a little bit silly. I dig that.
Oh no, that was close. So if you run out of time on a level, all the enemies turn into fire, and they can pass through walls and stuff. And yeah, that's obviously not something you want. You can see on both Fluffy Sugar and Meta Knight's screen the talisman-looking thing.
Okay.
If you pick that up, it actually gives you a shield, basically, so you can protect yourself from a hit.
Gotcha. So that could be very helpful. Okay, Meta Knight breaking through one wall, but not the other. Oh, good. The turtle didn't... Oh, no. This is not good.
No,
this is bad. The hedgehog! Unfortunately, cornering Meta Knight and taking a life.
So even if you do kill an enemy, they will respawn. And which, obviously, you don't want to make it, too easy, because you kill all the enemies and then you just have time to put everything away.
Yeah, so a big question is, what order do you want to go to when dealing enemies, or dealing with enemies? And honestly, keeping them alive for a reasonable amount of time, as long as they're trapped, like Meta Knight here, trying to keep them trapped for as long as possible. That's definitely a good move. I also do like the puzzle idea where you have to decide, do I keep the ball in front of me? Do I keep it behind me? How do I use this ball to the best advantage that I can? And there we go, Meta Knight trying to break the red wall, grab the blue ball. The turtle's probably going to try to cause problems, and moving the red ball out of the way while dealing with the turtles. Definitely a reasonable way to deal with that. There we go, finishing the stage in a pretty quick amount of time. Yeah, Miranda Dragon has a huge advantage. And I'm actually curious, how does the warp work? What I'm gonna go doing a little searching here to see what information. There could be information here in the menu though. And what's great is that you can actually make your own puzzle rooms in the game. It does have a puzzle edit mode. I think that's so cool. I'm so glad that games do that.
If I ever give this game out in the future, maybe I'll make some special Kuso maps.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
I don't see anything in the manual about warps, and honestly, I never found the warp myself. So I don't honestly know how they work.
I don't know. So there are cases where apparently you can skip the results screen per chat, and that's just... But not every result screen, I don't know. It seems like this game has a few weird inconsistencies. I mean, welcome to Kusogrand8. Inconsistencies, yeah, we have had that plenty of times in the tournament. But, you know, a lot of people have worked on things in the, you know, in speedrunning, in figuring out mechanics of games. Lesser known games definitely have not had nearly as much work put into them as, like, classic Mario. Lady Rex got an earthquake. Uh-oh. Does that weaken all the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It cracks them, so you can break it a lot easier.
Gotcha. Yeah, honestly, like this kind of like the game itself here is pretty cool, but there's not a whole lot of information about this game out there. It appears that there may be some information about the speedrun over on speedrun.com. There are leaderboards as well for the game. 1 player, any percent. That specifically, you have to do it without wrong warps. Uh-oh. So apparently it is known that this game does have wrong warps. I'm just shocked that we may have had a player find one this early. Yeah. Oh no, you're saying that this game is puzzling? That is wonderful.
Wait, what's going on? And no, you're saying it might be an RNG drop, but I don't think they are, because I'm looking at the power-ups and there's nothing in there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mystery for now, but with that said, the game is still running. Why does the monkey have the green ball? Miranda, your monkey stole your ball.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes the enemies will take the orbs.
The thing is,
well,
like,
certain enemies.
With a puzzle game, you know, there will be giant walls for players. You know, later levels are likely going to be significantly harder, and as players go on, they are going to get walled a little bit more. So, you know, having an early advantage, definitely helpful, but not a guarantee that it's going to be an insta-win. With that said, all of the players are doing pretty well, making progress. I feel like Lady Rex has fallen a bit behind the other players. Meta Knight appears to be doing pretty dang well. Moving on, you managed to get many points. That is so obscure. What do the diamonds do? He just gave diamonds to Meta Knight? Ooh, extra life for 5 diamonds? Yeah, sure. Okay, the key to clearing the stage of these vermin depends on your destroying walls. Okay. Yeah, I know that. Duh. Break the walls, put the balls. Break the walls and place the balls. That's what you've got to do. Now, the puzzle for this level appears to be how do you actually get to break the walls? And the answer is you're going to have to be on the left or the right side, break through the corridor like what Meta Knight is doing there, and then bam, you have access to what you need to break. You can place it and you're good to go.
Your best bet is using the black orb, because the black orb breaks things much faster. So what I would do is take the black orb and break all the ones open and then just put the rest in.
Yeah, the biggest difficulty with that is, first off, the players might not know about that. You know, it's something that they're going to have to learn as they play. And second, there are occasionally balls or orbs in the way, so you can't actually get to that area to break through the wall. You know, so, you know, is it going to be faster to actually go and take the black ball all around, or is it faster to just sort of brute force it with the blue ball and get through the wall? And like Meta Knight did it, yeah, the blue ball is significantly slower, but it ended up working. Looks like Miranda had a screen clear item. All of the enemies have died. Yeah, we've certainly got a bit of a wild match going on here. Very nice.
Well, as per the video that was linked in chat, they get asked if they want to warp, so I'm gonna say it's an actual thing.
Yeah, if there is a question that pops up saying, do you want to warp, and you choose to warp, well, it's at your own risk to actually follow that. I don't know, there are some games that do end up warping you to significantly difficult things. It's not always a wise decision to use, but I feel like in this case, it was a good choice. There we go.
In an hour match, hands down, I definitely take the warp.
Yeah. With that said, we do have a good group of referees to make sure that everything is fair and that everything is valid. Thank you so much, Redford, Linkura, Nakarashi, and Dragus for being the main referees, Nadalecta and Mendez being the backups who are still helping and watching, keeping an eye on everything. I very much appreciate it. Also, in general, you know, we have a really good ref team that helps. You know, they talked during one of the earlier matches we had today to make sure, you know, yes, this is a match that we're invalidating. We're considering putting this into the tubing bin. It seemed like everybody was pretty much in agreement there with that. Yeah, and it very much helps to get their input on some of the more difficult things. What is this very high-pitched music? Ow.
This is Ice Zone.
Oh, this hurts. With that said, I think Fluffy Sugar has moved ahead of Meta Knight in that case.
Yep. Fluffy Sugar is in second place at least. I didn't catch if they ended up warping or not.
It looks like this is level 11 or 2-1, so good job there. You sure can clear these puzzles quickly. Wow, that's mean. So, question, Chu Man Fu. Is this guy Chu Man Fu? Is he the one who stole all the food?
There is a question for you in Ref 4 match.
I will go and take a look. Thank you for giving me the heads up there.
But yeah. Oh. Fluffy Sugar clearing that stage as well.
Yeah, very nice.
All right. All the players are making good progress right now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this ice zone music. Yeah, we're having discussions right now, and I will let people know if any decision has been made as a result of these discussions. With that said, the penguins! Okay, yeah, so at this point, Lady Rex and Meta Knight are still going through the first set of levels. Fluffy Sugar is on the second set. Miranda on set 3, getting her game over and is going to have to restart Area 3, round 29. Yeah, and there we go. Meta Knight also on the ice stages. Meta Knight and Lady Rex both making up a significant amount of time. Very nice. Fluffy Sugar, though, still maintaining this lead in the ice world. Miranda, of course, off in her own little world. Yeah, so, question. Does the music get better? I don't like this music. It hurts. Like, legit, this hurts.
Not that I can think of. You could probably swap over to Miranda and check.
Yeah, let me go ahead and see what that audio sounds like. That might be significantly better. Okay. Okay, Miranda, let me go ahead and turn this on. Oh, this is so much better. Ah, yeah. Okay. That was a good call. That was a good call. Yeah, Miranda. Getting all those jams.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, we are 21 minutes in. Everybody is doing a pretty good job in this game. It has, like, I really like the penguins. I'm sad that they have to die, but I'm not that sad, you know? It's just a little bit.
They are very murderous, so I mean.
Yeah, they're coming for blood. For girl blood. That's not nice. Woo, 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 woo. These goals will slime you every time. 5 up. No, don't let the goals slime you. Don't let them get you. Well, everybody is doing pretty good at playing this game. Everybody, like, I'm glad that, like, as soon as all 4 of the balls are in the correct location, you're set. You don't have to deal with anything anymore. You know, everything is just good to go at that point. The earthquakes are a little, I don't love them. And also, why do all the balls turn blue sometimes? What's the deal with that?
There's little those squares on the ground with the color on them will change your orb to whatever color it is.
Okay, is it just temporary that it changes them?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So you can end up with an orb that can do no damage, or not no damage, but no damage to walls for a time.
Yeah. Alright. You know what? I really don't like the monkey muscles. They're a little awkward. Kind of gross looking. Very thick back there for the one on Fluffy Sugar's screen. Yeah, so right now we may be contacting the players to let them know about the issue that we had with Miranda having a big warp, because it was such a significant warp. Nobody has gotten even remotely close to where Miranda is, and like, despite all the testing, nobody knew that warp existed. Sometimes in Kusogrand8, there's just not a lot of good information out there. And honestly, while warps are generally allowed and not against the rules if unless otherwise stated, it was such a significant and early warp that it might not necessarily be a fair case for everybody. You know, things are complicated. Welcome to Kusogrand8.
Okay, it does look like a solution might be getting...
Yeah. Okay. So I think let's go ahead, and it looks like we're going to be reaching out to the players right now to let them know that we are going to be doing something, and essentially, if they are able to play today, we want this to be a fair match where everybody has a shot at having the victory here, and where finding something in the first minute of the game does not give somebody a victory here. So what we would do is have them start on what is loop 2. There are 50 levels per loop, and if we do that, then everybody would have a shot at levels that none of them have played before. They still have the experience of getting used to the balls here, getting used to the various physics. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at that and see what happens. Now, there is a thing with this game where it appears that it may occasionally offer a warp and you can deny to take it, and if we do tell the players to deny it, then that will allow everybody to play all of the exact same levels and have it be fair for them. And that appears to be the most fair way. Thank you so much, referees, for discussing this along with Escorian and some of the other GMs in the background. That helps. So let's let them know right now that we are going to stop the match. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let them know. And I will pause our timer. We may be restarting to the very beginning. Let's go ahead and let them sort it out, and we're going to an intermission screen. In the meantime, hey everybody, welcome to Kusogrand8. Yeah, where... you know what? It probably less than bad video game tournament, obscure video game tournament. There are a lot of games that a lot of people here don't know about. And in fact, there's just not a whole lot of good information out there. So yeah, what we are doing is... oh no, apparently the world record holder didn't even know about that warp. Escorian. I love it.
We just had something miraculous happen in Kusogrand8.
Hey! boy, when the speedrunner doesn't know about a major warp, that's fun. That is pretty dang fantastic. Let's go ahead and see how we want to proceed. Okay. So we are checking to see if the players do have time and have the ability to play. Understandably, if it is getting late for players, we may not be able to finish this match today, and that is fine. We just want to make sure that it is fair, that, something that major doesn't determine the match. Having something that is not skill-based that happens in the first minute of a game, that's a problem. Like, Tubin ended up in the Tubin bin and creating the Tubin bin, partly because of wrong warps. Yeah, so good job. We've had multiple people play through this game multiple times and never encountered this before, Escorian, and I kind of love it.
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah, so we are checking right now to see if all the players have time, and yes,
looks like they do.
All 4 of them have said that they do have time, and that means that we are going to be completely restarting the match. Yeah, and if people want, they are more than welcome to go and check out what the VOD is. You know what? If somebody is asking somebody else to go watch the VOD, just go watch the VOD yourself. You know what scores, if you're looking for a score, there's a VOD here. Okay, so the players are going... Oh, shut up, Crappy. Crappy's telling them they have 30 minutes left.
You don't even go here.
Shut up, Crappy.
Oh.
Yeah, the age-old question, how do I watch a VOD while we are live? That is possible. What you would need to do is, I don't know. It, click on my name, go to past broadcast, and it'll show the current broadcast, even though it is a past, it's not past, it's current. But it'll show that as an option. Game reveal, yeah, whatever, Chu-Man Fu, we know about that. Okay, get out of here, little Samson. We want to listen to this game. Or not, because they're not playing audio right now. That's fine. And we are going to do a restart for the match, everybody. Thank you for holding tight. You know what that means. We get an extra half hour.
Okay, so when they move over one player, it should show a 2.
Gotcha. I do see the 2 above their screen. Yeah, and they have been instructed to say no to warps. If they accept a warp, they will be in trouble.
I'm amazed at how people can find speedrun text during Kuso.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen. That's part of the fun for, getting 4 people together to play a game that very few people have played before. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Oh, I got everyone, I guess, extra 20 minutes of this game. So yeah, for chat, what we're doing is setting everyone up with the password for round 1, or second loop, so it's fresh for everyone, and you don't really have to worry about loop 3 because it's 50 levels, and they're most likely not even going to reach that.
Yeah, okay, it looks like everybody is in the right place.
Yep. So once everyone's ready, the countdown's good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see if Crappy cooperates. But that's fine. Okay, everybody get all of your orb, all of your round things, and spam those now because we are starting the match over. Countdown begins. Best of luck to the players. Spam your orbs in chat. Yeah, that's allowed here. Please share them. And let's get started. Okay.
We're started.
We are indeed started. Let me go ahead and make sure that we actually have the sound coming from the correct place because I was listening to Miranda for a second, but we need to listen to Fluffy Sugar. Fluffy has the music, no?
And also, chat, they've been told to say no to warps in case, just to make it fair for everyone.
Yep, so if anybody takes a warp, they will be in trouble.
If we see the warp pop up, though, again, I'm going to honestly be amazed.
Honestly, that would be a pretty big surprise, but I also understand that mashing through screens, like, especially if you're just trying to move on to the next stage, it would be very possible for somebody to accidentally do it. So I would say, like, if that does happen, we should have a conversation again, because, you know, welcome to games. Try not to accidentally warp. And there we go. It appears everybody is off to a solid beginning. We do have quite a few screen flashes, so if you are sensitive to that, there is a possibility that everybody will have screen flashes at the same time, and that could be an issue. But otherwise, the game is... it's not too frequent, luckily. Yeah, say no to warps, okay? If anybody shows up in your neighborhood and says, hey, you want a warp, kid? Yeah, just say no, okay? Most useful advice that I have given this year, 2024. Yeah.
That's kind of, I'm surprised at how Miranda's played this. Very risky. They're using their extra hit talismans as a sort of resource to walk through enemies.
That's not necessarily a bad idea, to think of health sort of as a resource. Yeah, at the same time, you know, if you do end up dying and getting a game over, that can be a bit of a setback for a level, but at the same time, you've got a full hour to develop a strategy that works for you, you know?
Yeah.
So,
what I like...
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to say, what I like about this game is in between lives, the walls and stuff you broke, stay broke.
Good. Yeah. One thing that I was... What was I going to say? What are the different abilities that each ball has? Because we talked about, like, the ability to break walls. The blue ball bounces a lot. The red ball kills enemies in one hit. The black ball is best for breaking walls. Is there any advantage to the green ball?
It's the neutral one.
Green ball, boring ball. You heard it here, folks. Oh my gosh, I love that if you have all the balls in a row and you bounce them all, they just hit. It's like physics. I like physics. Oh no! All of the enemies for Meta Knight turned into fire! Is that what happens when you run out of time?
Yep. The fire enemies actually can pass through walls and stuff too, so it's very dangerous to have them change on you.
So basically, if it turns into fire, you're probably dead.
Yep.
That's great. That's actually kind of great. Like, honestly, I love it. Now, The issue with this maze level, Miranda and Meta Knight are both on, is that because there are limited places for you to actually turn around, it gets a little bit difficult to actually navigate with an orb. Meta Knight, though, doing a pretty good job. Unfortunately, just dealing with breaking walls with the blue ball, that's not the best thing, and it may be more efficient to go and grab the black ball and use that for your wall destruction purposes. That's it. Meta Knight
does, like...
I think Meta Knight's fine though. Like, look,
yeah.
We've only got 2 more balls here, and just got to go slap it into the right place, and we're good.
Hey, Meta Knight's through.
Very nice.
But yeah, the blue ball does next to no damage to the walls, as you could see by how long it took for Meta Knight to break that wall.
Oh yeah. Miranda, finishing the level with the enemies on fire. Very nice.
Oh, that's really good, yeah.
That got super sketchy, but ended up working out. It looks like Lady Rex is actually a little bit in the lead, though. Everybody else on level 4, Lady Rex on level 5. She has a very solid start here.
Yeah, Lady Rex is in the lead. I also want to say thank you to the refs for putting up with this, because, well...
Oh, yeah.
They've been a huge help.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, honestly, it's because of the wonderful crew that we have around here in the Kusogrand8 community that we're able to do this, that, you know, we're able to judge things fairly. I am having a blast. It's been a good day. Okay, it looks like Fluffy Sugar has found the way to get the black ball up to the black square. And yeah, the angled arrows are definitely important in this stage, at the very least, for clearing out various walls.
Yes, they will just wipe out in whatever direction they're facing.
And there we go, Fluffy Sugar is through, still making a lot of good progress here on to level 5. Everybody is within a level or so of each other. It's like, this is a lot more of what we expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Miranda found the warp and made us go through an existential crisis, this is sort of what we expected.
Yeah, I'm still amazed by that warp. And when you first mentioned a warp, I'm like, oh, okay, they got a couple levels. When it was 3 areas, I got really nervous, I won't lie.
Yeah, if you get a warp that takes you 1 level, that's one thing, you know? That still is within the same realm. If you get a warp in the first minute that takes you, like, 30 levels ahead, that's another thing. Anyways, with that said, the players all know not to take warps now, because we haven't told them not to. And otherwise, everybody is just, like, they've had about the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get used to the controls. Now they are getting the real deal with this game. Honestly, this game is, like, I love the idea of this puzzler. Like, there are... Like, some of it is more action. Some of the levels definitely have less thinking, but some of them you definitely have to consider the order of operations. You know, are you going to deal with this orb first? Are you going to deal with others first? Is there an advantage to doing something before something else? It's good. It's a good way to do a puzzler, I think.
But yeah, I like how we didn't really get to see it on in the ice world yet. But if you leave, like, in the ice world, orbs next to certain enemies in the ice world, they'll actually freeze it so you can't move them. So
really?
And you saw in World 3 there were the enemies that will just go, nah, this orb's mine now.
Yeah, for those who are wondering, it looks like Lady Rex and Meta Knight are on level 7, Fluffy Sugar on level 6, Miranda a bit behind on level 4, and that is okay. Everybody has sort of their own pace for learning how to get through levels in Kusogrand8, and like getting to where you can be consistent is important here. Now, Lady Rex and Meta Knight have both played in Kusogrand8 before, and I know I've seen Fluffy Sugar around. I believe Fluffy Sugar played before. Miranda, this is her first year. If I'm not mistaken, Miranda played in Kusogrand8 Live and was like, sure, I'll join the online event.
Join for the first time and you'll break my game.
You join for the first time, you break the game. That's fine. That's life, you know? Interesting. Fluffy Sugar and actually all three, Fluffy Sugar, Lady Rex, and Meta Knight, are dealing with a little bit of a complicated level where you can't really get into any of the button rooms very easily, so figuring out how to actually break the walls to get in there, that is the main puzzle here. And the important thing is that you're going to have to grab the balls and slide in. Like, if you look at Fluffy Sugar's screen, down below, except turn around. You need to turn around in order to break through the walls and then go either straight up or straight down. Yeah, there we go. Fluffy Sugar opening one of the button rooms. That is perfect, but time is low, and there may not be enough time to clear this level at this point.
Oh no, the panic music.
Oh, yeah.
However, remember, if Fluffy dies, they can still... all the progress on the wall breaking is still there.
That's helpful. Oh, the fire! As long as you don't get a game over, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, wait! It reset!
Well,
I've been lied to, game!
Wait, the game lied? How dare you,
I thought it stayed at least. I guess I was wrong.
Never mind. Wowie. Yeah, exactly, chat. Wowie.
It was staying on other levels, so I don't know. I guess certain levels it might stay on.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or maybe it's because time ran out.
That could possibly be it. I don't know.
Just call me a liar.
Okay, you're a liar. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, I love that, like, we have researchers in chat who are trying to figure out, like, why did the specific situation for Miranda Dragon end up granting a warp, and they can't figure it out. Like, they're saying, you know, there are people speculating maybe it had to deal with, like, the number of points that you had, the number of lives, the order that you placed the balls for that specific level, and nothing really appears consistent, so we don't know. We just managed to have something happen that has never happened before for anybody who knows this game, who's present at least, you know. Maybe there's some really big Chu-Man Fu expert out there who has played this a lot and knows, but heck, they're not here.
On the speedrun site, there is one person asking how they managed to warp like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love it.
So this is like the second documented time it's happened.
Yay, everybody! Kusogrand8 continuing to... What is Meta Knight doing? Meta Knight, you having fun? Yep. Meta Knight was having fun. Having fun with balls.
Phrasing, bro.
I don't care. Whatever. This has been a long day. I'm tired. It's been a long weekend, folks! Thank you, everybody, for the follows and for being here, I guess.
Wow, that was really cool. Meta Knight shot the orb and it bounced off an enemy into an opposite direction.
Ooh, very nice.
It does look like a few of the competitors realize that using the black orbs destroys the walls much quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, ramen!
Ooh. Oh my gosh, I just ate a salad, but I could go for some ramen right now. That sounds good. Okay, Meta Knight. Oh, right at the end, but unfortunately the fire has done him in. Yeah, will you free the Agril dynasty? This feels a little stereotypical to me. I gotta be honest. I like Agrils though, okay? They're delicious.
I like how chat's like, wait, this isn't a cat match?
Yeah, here... Okay, like, this is a TurboGrafx game. Cat is definitely in the wings, but Cat did not give this. As it turns out, more than Cat. There, you know... People can give games.
I've actually got a few TurboGrafx 16 games.
Yeah.
I think it's one of my more loaded.
By the way, I want to say Miranda Dragon is doing a pretty good job catching up. She is on the same level as Meta Knight. Meta Knight having a bit of a struggle with this specific level, but Lady Rex is definitely pulling ahead. Look, we are on whatever the crap this level. Oh, we're back in the ice world. Everybody be glad I'm not listening to Lady Rex's music because that's the worst in the game so far.
So that ramen on the ground on Lady Rex's screen will actually attract the enemies to it instead of you.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I dig that. Yeah, Lady Rex is very aware that the black ball breaks walls very, very well.
I made sure not to include that part into the rules because I wanted them to figure that out.
Yeah, that's an important part of the puzzle, I think.
You can't give them all the answers.
Yeah, just a couple answers, you know? Okay. So right now, Fluffy Sugar is on level 10, Lady Rex on level 11. Both Meta Knight and Miranda Dragon are on level 7. Honestly, whoever beats level 7 first is going to have a fairly significant advantage over the other. Yeah, this level really is the first one that requires puzzle thinking to get through. But I think that Miranda Dragon is doing a pretty good job figuring this one out.
Miranda's doing a good job in catching up, too.
Oh no, Meta Knight! No, the fire! The fire wants you! Yeah, it got you. Too bad. You can only run from the fire for so long. Yeah, that's the thing about puzzle games, you know? A lot of... Especially since this game didn't have huge puzzle elements for a while, there are some things that are going to work for players, for specific players that doesn't work for other people. Just like the way that you have to approach them can be very different from what you had done before. And this level definitely requires you to think about it in a completely new way. And there we go, Miranda Dragon is through, moving up into third place. Meta Knight is one of the people who I usually bet on to be a victor, and Meta Knight could still definitely have a comeback. Like, he is a fierce competitor, but, you know, there's also the chance that this game is just not for him. Which is fine as well, you know? Not every game is for every person.
I disagree with your cat there. On puzzle not belong in this game's description. I think it's the best word to describe this.
Yeah, look at the level that Meta Knight is on. This is a puzzle. It's an action puzzle game, but a puzzle game nonetheless.
Cat did describe the controls, though, pretty good. It's like driving a car.
Yeah, you have, like, especially with how you're pushing the orb, you can't just turn around. You have to, like, back up into a corner and then go forward again. Yeah, definitely when you're holding the ball, it's kind of car controls. When you're not holding it, it's not quite like that.
Oh, Lady Rex had one of the orbs freeze on her screen. The Yetis are what freeze the orbs.
Okay, and what happens when the orb is frozen?
You can't do anything with it, and I believe, don't quote me on this, because I've been quite wrong with this, but I believe it doesn't count as a win until it thaws out.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Now, Fluffy Sugar, getting a pretty good start to the ice world, even though the music hurts my ears. Unfortunately, these penguins are in the way.
Yeah. They're pretty fast moving, as you can see when they slide.
Yeah, but it seems like they only slide horizontally, not vertically, which makes it a little bit more tolerable.
And luckily, they're easy to kill. That you're able to kill them easily, even with the blue orb.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, come on. Penguins aren't exactly known for, like, being resistant to giant balls. Monkeys are, but penguins, no. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a frozen orb there, the red orb.
Meta Knight is getting dangerously close to running out of time again. However, just got to get
It's just a matter of...
Oh my gosh, green orb. You got to get the green orb.
You got 5 seconds!
And there we go!
Yay!
Meta Knight has cleared the stage that has been plaguing him. This is Meta Knight's chance to start catching back up to everybody else. Yeah, that was super close. I'm very proud that Meta Knight was able to get through that. It's very easy to, like, really... I don't think choke is the right word, but to start getting tilted, start overthinking certain levels if it's just not working for you. Getting frustrated is very real, and learning how to, like, still keep going despite being frustrated and how to conquer that, it's really difficult to do. It's a challenge.
So you can see actually some levels have their plates hidden. And the way to fix that is you've got to find a scroll that either an enemy drops or is on the map.
And the manual talks about that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Meta Knight is on a level where you have to find the scroll. Where could the scroll be? Nobody knows. Actually, some people know because they've been paying attention. I'm not one of those people, apparently.
The orbs can be, like, in a wall, I believe. An enemy can drop it. They can be hidden under orbs, but I believe Meta Knight has checked... Wow, that orb, that one, and there it is. It was hidden under the blue orb. So when a player hits 30 diamonds, they actually can, there's a game from the old man who asks you for a warp if you, instead, when you hit 30, asks if you want to gamble to try and earn a life.
Yeah, I want to gamble.
Why not? It's not like you need the diamonds.
Yeah, what else are you using diamonds for? Come on, to be pretty? I don't want to be pretty, I want balls. Okay, yeah, welcome. Okay, here's the deal, everybody. I follow the Jeff Probst theory of commentary. Jeff Probst is the host for Survivor, and let me tell you, when there is a challenge that has balls in it, the editors are going to focus on the moments. And Jeff just has to keep going. He has to keep talking about those balls. And, you know, the editors are like, this is the best thing ever, because now we get to take everything out of context. Good luck, Jeff Probst.
So apparently the old man's a wizard.
Well, yeah, he's on a cloud. You know, it's not every day that somebody's floating around on a cloud.
Both Miranda and Meta Knight are on the final stage of the first world.
Very nice. Yeah, Lady Rex and Fluffy Sugar do have the advantage here. However, depending on the difficulty of these levels and these Yetis freezing the balls, you know, things could change.
I like Fluffy Sugar's strategy of just grabbing all the blue panels or square, I guess, pickups. That way they have access to all their orb types.
Yeah, if you pick them all up, that means that you're not gonna accidentally pick them up later. And considering that the blue orbs are the worst when actually trying to break walls or kill enemies, yeah, it's probably a good idea to get, like, just clear that out. I think that it's a valid strategy there.
Maze, thank you.
No. Okay. Yeah, for those who are wondering what we're talking about, just don't. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, okay? Yeah, nobody is adding quotes to the quote bot about things that I shouldn't say, but I said anyway. Nah, JK, you all know that's happening. Welcome to life. Everybody's gonna make fun of me, and I'm gonna cry. Well, I mean, the fire's gonna happen eventually, you know? I love that when you die, the fire just keeps bouncing forever. Or the balls just keep bouncing forever. Until the level ends.
No.
Oh my gosh, monkey! No!
Oh wow,
I don't think Meta Knight knows that the ramen attracts the monkeys. Yeah, watch out, your free ramen, monkeys want it. They're gonna eat it.
But yeah, I like how each world has their own mechanic for the puzzle game.
Yeah. Like, it's really fascinating the amount of variety that you can have with small changes. I mean, that's partly why I wanted to put together a puzzle game, and it, you know, 20 different levels. I was like, the mechanics are fairly simple. There's a small twist. What can I do with it? And like, there's a surprising amount that you can do with just one or two mechanics. It's super fun. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I have literally nothing left to say. I've done. I have said everything.
You said everything in the world?
Told you I'm done. Nope. Yeah. Okay. No. There are a few things left to be said. It's fine. Yeah. When you do commentary this much, eventually you just have nothing left. It's done. You know, game over. What else is there to say? Nothing. You've said it.
So, fun fact, this game actually was made by Hudson Soft.
Oh, I believe it. Honestly, like, the game has appeal. I think that, you were saying that, like, arguably this is one of the best games that is going to be on Kusogrand8. Yeah, and I'd say at least for this weekend, this is possibly one of the better games. It's got flaws.
I felt like being nice after RoboCop. I mean, that was an experience.
Yeah. I do have to say, though, that we try to be a little bit more liberal with the definition of Kusogrand8 than other people might be, you know. In essence, or with the definition of Kusoge. In general, you know, we call this the Bad Video Game Tournament, but Kusoge can embody the weird, the strange, sometimes a little bit of the obscure. But, you know, Mario games are not going to be Kusoge unless you're looking at bootlegs or looking at, like, Mario's Time Machine or something like that. You know, that's way, way too popular.
Mario's Time Machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hotel Mario, that's definitely in the realm of Kusoge. Still not a terrible game, but the infamy. Super Mario Special. Okay, you know what? Somebody added a quote from me to quote bot. Yeah, take this. Huh? How do you like this, huh?
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? Okay, Fluffy grabbed the scroll so they know where each ball needs to go.
There. How do you like that, huh? How do you like that, Tristan? There. Now you have a quote talking about balls. Do you like that?
Oh, I love this community.
Hey, we're past the half-hour mark. We've got less than half an hour left. We are moving on. Yeah, I actually knew that Tristan was going to be, like, negatively upset. Probably flattered, honestly. Yeah, and that's fine. We're here to flatter people as well. That's very important to do. Yeah, everybody, we've got lots of balls left. Don't worry.
We're playing with balls for another 30 minutes.
Oh, another 30 minutes. Well, as an update, Fluffy Sugar is on level 17. Miranda Dragon and Meta Knight are both on level 12. And Lady Rex is on to round 21. That is a huge advantage that Lady Rex has. Like, at this point, it's not in the bag for her. Other people can catch up, but still, like 4 levels ahead of others. This game has clicked for Lady Rex, and I love it.
She is, however, on the level where the monkeys will steal your balls.
Oh yeah, the monkey thieves. People want other music? No. No. We're in Ice World. You get Ice World. I'm punishing you, chat, okay? This is what I do. I punish you for quoting me, okay? Yeah, you wouldn't have quoted me if you thought this was gonna happen. No, you get shiny, sparkly, ouchy music. With that said, it is almost fireball time for Fluffy Sugar. Yeah, as it turns out, the stress music is better than the stage music, at least for Ice World. But Fluffy Sugar getting through that level, moving on to level 18. Don't worry, you only have 3 more levels of shiny music. It's fine. You'll live.
So, that skull pickup on Meta Knight's screen is actually a trap. It will restore all the orbs, or all the walls you broke.
Oh no. With that said, Meta Knight is already at the end. Don't even need to kill that Yeti. You're fine.
However, do need to kill that penguin.
Yeah. And there we go. Meta Knight, despite collecting Skull, is able to move on. You know, part of me is considering when Fluffy Sugar makes it to the 3rd area, switching over to either Meta Knight or Miranda Dragon's audio just to torture chat a little bit more.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta share the audio with everyone. Let them all have a turn, right?
It's true.
I'm just watching the blue ball there.
Aren't we all? Destroy many walls and you might be able to find hidden items left by the old tenant. Wait, people rented here? Okay, this is a place I would, like, how much is this going for? If it's cheaper than my place, I'm moving, okay? Like, seriously, I feel, rent prices are so high, I would take crappy Ball Island with Yetis and penguins, sure.
But you'd have to deal with this music all day.
I can use earplugs.
Okay.
I'm perfectly happy. Perfectly. Hello, Flannel Cat.
I've done some science.
What's the science?
I went to the exact same stage Miranda was in, and I beat the stage in the exact same way. Balls in the same spots at the same time, broke the same walls with the same balls, had the exact same amount of points, and finished at the exact same timer number, and nothing happened. So as far as I can tell, this was just completely random, and I have no idea what does it anymore.
Well
then.
You know what? The speedrun.com page says no wrong warps allowed, so that might be for the best.
So I've exhausted everything I can do. Anyway, I didn't mean to take,
no, I love
control of this.
I love it. Thank you for doing science here. Here's the deal. We didn't write it down, but video essays exist. Consider this official documentation that we have no idea what is going on.
Final answer? I'm confused.
Final answer? I don't know.
Final answer, competitors are great at breaking things.
Yeah, basically. I mean, welcome to Kusogrand8. You never really know what's gonna happen until it happens.
Oh no, Lady Rex, you gotta get your orb back from the...
Yeah, Chad is saying that the final answer is balls, and honestly, that sounds about right.
It always comes back to balls.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I, like 5 years old?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, my sister's kids might be watching this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my sister. I'm a bad influence today, but I'm also really tired. That's gonna be my excuse currently. I'm tired. I had a headache. Oh, wait. That's quoting a Neil Breen movie, okay? That's what I'm quoting, Neil Breen, and you're always allowed to quote Neil Breen in this stream, okay? That's the rules.
I honestly don't know who that is.
He made some movies.
That explains.
Very not good. Yeah, some of his movies have been Kusogrand8 gifts in the past. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna probably change and not do a Neil Breen movie this next year, just because he never actually got around to releasing what I thought was gonna be released in time for Kusogrand8 7, so I didn't actually give a movie away. Well, we'll have to find something suitably appropriate for Kusogrand8. Kusogrand8 bracket players.
Have you ever had a competitor actually ask for the movie?
Yes. Yeah, let me just say, for the Adam Sandler movies, not very often. For Neil Breen movies, absolutely. But that's because, like, first off, Neil Breen is a treasure, and all of his movies are personally made, I think, on his home computer's DVD burner. He either handwrites it or handwrites the name of the movie on the DVD or has somebody else do it. I like to think that it's him, but I honestly have no idea. And let me just say, spending $20 in order to get a home burnt DVD is something that a lot of people don't want to do, but they want me to do it.
Looks like chat's just now figuring out there's actually prizes for Kusogrand8.
Yes, and that's why subscriptions and bits and crap are helpful. Hey, you get new music. Let me go ahead and change over to somebody else. No, I'm not going to be mean. It was a joke. Okay.
Meta Knight and Miranda are actually doing really good on catching up.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing wait, Netman Matt, did you never claim any of the prizes from last year? Okay, here's the deal. I'm terrible at actually tracking who has claimed prizes. So please, nobody take advantage of my terrible ability to keep track of that, because I could very easily give people prizes that they have already redeemed.
Well, don't worry. I know you already gave me mine.
Oh, good. That's fantastic. Good job, me. But no, honestly, the more stable I am financially, the more I'm going to be able to offer stuff. And I do like to be able to offer prizes for people. There's not enough, I feel, in speedrunning that people can do in order to win stuff, you know? And especially in blind racing, it's a super rare thing to be able to win something, and I want to give people a taste of excitement that way, you know? I want people to you're amusing me for hours and hours and hours on end. I want to be able to give something back, you know?
That was a really great shot by Meta Knight. They shot it bounced right to the pad they needed to.
Yeah, I'll also stay committed to it. When Neil Breen finally releases his next movie, I will still allow Kusogrand8 competitors who earn the movie to redeem it, okay? You're still allowed to do that as soon as he releases it. It's just taken way too freaking long. Oh, I hate that these Yetis are just, freezing the balls, immediately. Yetis, please stop it. Good. Okay, Meta Knight killing the Yeti. Miranda Dragon also doing some Yeti murder. Not very kind, but, you know.
Aren't they an endangered species?
Well, I mean, after this stream, yeah. Oh, no! Miranda has death by penguin!
Also, the music in World 3 is really good, actually.
This is kind of a bop. I like it. Now, I will say, no matter what happens from here on out, we are not starting this match over ever again, because I have work later.
You sure you don't want to start over?
I do not want to start this over, okay? Hutna, you are correct. I'm talking about Cade the Tortured Crossing as being the prize for Kuso 7. Neil Breen, I thought was going to put it out, but dilly-dallied for way too long. I don't think it's out. Did it just come out? Because if so, then I can finally give out the prizes for Kusogrand8. I mean, those prizes. I already gave out the Steam gifts and the cash prizes for first and second place. Those are done. At least they better be. Because I think I lost the money in my account.
It looks like it's already out.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Well, guess who's not eating for the rest of the month? I gotta buy some movies for people.
Well, don't worry about me.
No. For real though, I do want to get the movies out. It might just take a little while.
I don't watch movies, so you're good there with me.
You should watch this one, though. Everybody should watch Neil Breen, because it is so unlike a movie. Okay? If it doesn't follow movie rules, it doesn't follow movie plots, it doesn't follow movie logic, it just follows Neil Breen's logic. Which is eat a lot of canned tuna, I guess. It's a very important moral, okay? Eat canned tuna and throw laptops on the ground. Yeah, Meta Knight is trying to wrap up this ice level, but is struggling a little bit. Let's see if Meta Knight can plow through the very end. And there we go. Meta Knight is through. All of the players have been making some very good progress, but who is in the lead? As it turns out, Lady Rex has done extremely well in this leafy world, followed by Fluffy Sugar. Lady Rex is on level 24. Fluffy Sugar, I believe, moving to level 25. Or 24. It's one of those two. Meta Knight on 21. And Miranda Dragon currently on level 18. Yeah, it'll be a welcome change for Meta Knight to get into this leaf level. The music is so much better. And I feel like Miranda Dragon, like all of the players had a bit of an advantage having played the game for 20-25 minutes until we did the restart. Miranda Dragon had the most experience on the leaf level, so if she is able to get there, she may actually have a significant advantage. Not guaranteed, of course, but it could help.
She at least will know how to deal with the monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys are the biggest problem because they steal your balls.
I think they also get, like, protection while they have your orb, so they'll just drop the orb.
That's what it looks like, yeah. You cannot kill a monkey that has a ball. Must be a ballless monkey. Well. Anyways.
You gotta keep your balls away from monkeys. Key point.
That is the biggest lesson that we could ever learn, honestly. Just don't let them close. Yeah, chat, you are correct. You're not allowed to ban me. This is my channel. I have made a lot of mistakes. Okay? I will admit to the mistakes that I have made. I won't say what the mistakes are, but I have made many. So please forgive me.
Oh.
What?
Meta Knight found a bonus level. I just realized.
Yeah, bonus levels apparently can happen once every 10 stages from what I've seen. Unfortunately, they're more of a waste of time unless you want the 5-ups. But I don't really see much of an advantage to extra lives. Like, if you die, you have to start the stage over. What's the advantage to extra lives? Other than keeping your score.
Honestly, I'm not quite sure, but I swear by breaking the walls and dying, they stayed broken, but maybe I was just wrong there.
Flannel Cat is saying that apparently they help in multiplayer. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for Miranda Dragon to get through this stage. Can you get the blue ball? Yes!
Nice.
However, gotta get the green one in the correct location, and there we go. Miranda is through. Yeah, I'm betting Miranda can't wait to get out of the ice levels because this music is a huge annoyance. And honestly, I'm excited for Miranda to do that as well because she may have a knowledge advantage going into round 21 that the other players don't have. Still, like, Lady Rex has definitely clicked with this game. She's doing very, very well here.
She's doing great. And according to chat, if you don't accept the bonus level, it keeps popping up every time.
Oh, so just accept it. Lady Rex has to use the ball to find the invisible 1-ups.
Looks like it.
Well, it looks like there was one. Chu's curse seems to be too powerful. What is this dude's name? This is not Chu Man Fu. This is Wizard Man.
Yep, Wizard Man.
That's his name? Hey, my name is Wizard Man.
Also, this is the final level of 3, I believe, for Lady Rex.
Yeah, Lady Rex is right at the end here. Well, moving on to level, level 40, round 40, 41. Toad, thank you so much for the raid. Come on in, enjoy the end of the final match of the weekend. We've had 8 Kusogrand8 matches. It has been a wild time. We've also had the mystery show yesterday. Yeah, Toad, by the way, is pretty fantastic. I love to see some of the runs that they do, and seriously, it's good to have you here, friend.
Welcome to the final 10 minutes of playing with balls.
Shut up! I would never say something like that. I would never. Yeah.
That's totally not allowed here.
Yeah, talk about balls. That's weird. Okay, the thing, Lady Rex has to deal with monkeys, and nobody wants to. Oh, there we go. Monkey death. That is good. Always want monkey death. I don't like the birds following Lady Rex though. Oh my gosh, they're coming. There we go. Okay.
The kiwis.
Oh yeah, they're kind of cute. Never mind. I like the birds. You know what? I want the birds to win. By the way, Miranda Dragon is onto the monkey stages as well. And remember, Miranda has a bit of an advantage here due to knowing how to deal with the monkeys.
We're in, like, Candyland now.
Okay, let me see what this music sounds like. Okay, we're gonna go check it out. Sorry, we gotta say goodbye to that. We gotta say hello to this.
Oh yeah, now we're into projectiles.
I kind of like this.
So yeah, these frogs shoot fireballs.
Okay, at least you can break the fireballs. That's helpful. Yeah, Lady Rex is definitely focusing on using the black balls as much as possible to break some of the walls here. However, okay, there we go. Yeah, looping around in order to place the blue ball, grabbing the green one. Let's swoop around to the left. Uh-oh, there's another frog. Why do the frogs have fireballs? Is that like a frog thing? Anybody know frogs? Toad! Toad raided! Toad, what can you tell us about frogs and fireballs? Is this real?
Have you ever seen a frog shoot fireballs?
Yeah, Toad or anybody from Toad's chat, we need to know. Is this how these work? Also, are these toads or frogs? I don't know. We do have... Oh, no, we've got kappas.
Those look like bullfrogs. Also, the kappa, as you can see, dances on your ball.
The kappa dances on the ball. There you go. You know about it. Oh, okay. It's toad magic. Okay, good. We know about toad magic now. See, that wasn't a known concept here in the Kusogrand8 community, so that always helps to learn more about toad lore.
I'm honestly amazed at how quick Lady Rex is able to, like, puzzle the solution out. Because honestly, if this were me competing here, oh, Kappa's dancing on your ball. But
yeah,
if it were me, I would.
The best of us.
I'd honestly take fourth place in a match of this game, and I'm the one giving it out.
I feel like I would do pretty well. Like, when it comes to blind races, puzzle games seem to go a lot better for me, you know?
Yeah, no, my strong suit is platformers.
Yeah, that's fair. If I get a platformer, I almost always lose, unless it's like a bootleg or something. Yeah, and then if there is a game that is somebody else's weakness, then I have hope. If not, then, oh no, I'm in trouble. And yeah, bootlegs are a lot of people's weaknesses, you know? Guess what? Not a lot of people play bootlegs on purpose. In fact, like, the reason they're bootlegs is in order to try to trick people into getting sales.
So, according to tracking, this is actually the final level of the third world for Fluffy, so Fluffy's not far behind from Lady Rex, so we could still see a first place change, so make sure you keep an eye on him.
I do want to say as well that Miranda Dragon is really working to catch up with Meta Knight and is only 1 or 2 stages behind. It is very possible. Like I said, Miranda Dragon had an advantage in this set of stages. Yeah, it's possible.
Fluffy's actually doing really good, too. Like, watching them puzzle that out.
Okay, here we go. Miranda clearing the puzzle and on to stage 25. Meta Knight still holding a level ahead. Lady Rex is just absolutely destroying this, but Fluffy on to level 31. Lady Rex is only 3 stages ahead. This isn't a lot of time. Like 5 minutes left. That's when you start wanting to make your really big push here. Question for Miranda Dragon is, how do you even do this stage?
Obviously, it's doable. 2 people have done it.
I mean, 3 people have done it. Oh, I see a wall. Some of the walls are cracking. Wait, do you just lure? Oh,
the birds!
The birds help! Can you imagine an enemy helping in a game like this? Okay, Miranda Dragon has the black ball, and that is the way to roll. Let's see if Miranda Dragon can finish up this stage relatively quickly. She's clearing out some of the walls to help navigate and collect the last orbs here. I'm glad that, like, you can sort of throw the ball around the corner. That's a very helpful touch here. And there we go, Miranda through the stage, doing a great job working to catch up here.
Only 1 level behind Meta Knight.
The birds must break the walls. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit of a Flintstones SMS reference there. Thank you, chat. I always dig that.
Oh, I get it now. Must paint the wall.
Well, yeah, Fred must paint the wall. That's his job. I mean, his job is, like, literally working at some weird dinosaur thingy. I don't know.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to play that just for my Kuso knowledge.
I really enjoy it in ways. Okay, there we go. Meta Knight through another stage. Fluffy Sugar through another stage. Like, as long as all of the players keep doing more or less as well as they're doing here, there probably won't be any lead changes, but Miranda Dragon has the possibility. Just with how she's doing right now, she's doing fantastic.
Fluffy is only 2 levels behind, though.
Oh my gosh.
Depending on how quick they finish these levels.
There's a possibility. There's really a chance.
Oh no, the Kappa!
Not the Kappa. Oh, unfortunately. Question. If you have the ball in the right location, can the monkeys not steal it?
I believe they still can, but, well, it looks like I was wrong. Yeah, they just walked right up to it, so no, once you get it in the spot, they cannot take it.
Uh-huh. Well, that's really nice of them. Monkeys, like, they're just trying to help you out. They're like, the ball wasn't in the right place. I'm a monkey. I gotta help you. Like, well, thank you, monkey. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic.
They're like, this doesn't belong here. What's this garbage doing here?
Yeah, my gosh. No, oh, unfortunately, the hedgehog got Miranda. I feel like this is pretty close to solidifying at least 3rd and 4th. Miranda gonna be in 4th, Meta Knight in 3rd. Between Fluffy Sugar and Lady Rex, though, it's very, like, Lady Rex. Oh, I don't think there's a chance for Fluffy Sugar now. I think the places are pretty locked. And again, we have banned warps for good reason, okay?
Yeah, we don't need someone jumping 20 levels and no one else be able to do that.
Yeah, I do love when the Kappa just shows up and dances on your ball and there's nothing you can do about it. Just dances.
Happy day for him.
Yeah, it's like, good job, get off my ball.
It's not like it does anything either. You just can't push it. Well, I guess it killed. I'd say the positions are locked.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let the last, I don't know.
30 seconds.
Yeah, that one. 30 seconds. Let's let it play out. We're there towards the end. We're getting there. I'm tired, and I still have work later. Oh my gosh. Not a whole lot of work, like a couple hours of work, but still, I'm gonna complain about it anyway because I am a human being who can complain. Okay, that's it. That's time. We're done. Everybody throw your hands up in the air because we have the official places here. In first place, our dear friend, Lady Rex. Congratulations, Fluffy Sugar. Taking second, only 2 stages behind. In third, Meta Knight, who was almost to the candy, I don't know what world this is, whatever, the pink thingy. And finally, Miranda Dragon with a very valiant effort coming in fourth. All of the players, I have to give kudos to them. They played half an hour longer than they were asked to. They were good sports about it, and I'm glad that we went and decided to give them Loop 2 so that we had a fair shot for everybody here. Seriously, great job, everybody. Now let me go ahead and invite Lady in to come and chat. Come chat in general if you want. Yeah, how do you feel about how they did?
They did really good. Like I said, they would have destroyed me. So kudos to the Kuso players.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Hello, Lady. Welcome. Congratulations. And seriously, thank you for being willing to stick around and play a little bit more. The first half hour hopefully got you a little bit of experience for how to play the game because you blew this out of the park.
Yeah, I'm curious how, I'll be honest, I'm curious how far I got compared to everyone else, because I was breezing through the stages so fast, I was worried that other people were as well.
Yeah.
You were 2 levels ahead of Fluffy Sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, you needed to keep the pace that you were going at because while you were breezing through them, Fluffy Sugar was right on your tail and catching up towards the end. Like, Fluffy Sugar just got faster and faster, it felt. So, like, really, it started getting questionable at the end. You know, it's Lady T-Rex gonna keep her lead? Is Fluffy Sugar just gonna manage to outpace her? But as it turns out, you kept it, you held on to it, and you did fantastic.
Yeah, I definitely lost some time doing the bonus games, but in my mind, I'd rather lose a bit of time getting some extra 1-ups than having to go through the long text box that appears when you get a game over that's unskippable.
Well, spoilers, if you skip the bonus game, you'll get it after the next level. And if you skip it, you'll get it after the next level. And if you skip it...
so it would have just kept showing up.
Yep, yeah, just accepting it, and like, the 1-ups are helpful in certain situations anyway. And absolutely, if you had chosen not to do it, it would have been a time loss. So, yeah, inadvertent good call is what I would say there.
Yeah, I also ended up realizing pretty quickly how each of the balls had different effects, even before the game mentioned them. And admittedly, thanks to the bonus games, I was able to learn to confirm that the black ball broke the walls easier.
Oh yeah.
I think the blue ball's gimmick was revealing the hidden items because of that bonus stage. Otherwise, the only other thing I saw it did was it was terrible at breaking walls and it bounced more, meaning I could just kick it, let it bounce on its own, and go work on something else.
That's one of the biggest advantages. Yeah, it just bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced. It didn't break walls very quickly, but it still killed enemies relatively fast. Like, I'm glad that you were paying attention to the different quote-unquote powers that each ball had. It's also kind of nice that the game is reliably going to give you every single ball on every single stage so that you have them. There are a lot of games that I think would be very tempted to be like, have this hard stage with the worst ball in the game.
Yeah, like here's a stage where you've only got 4 blue balls. Like if the game threw that at me, I would have hit. But no, I like that it was had all 4 balls every time. Even if that one stage where I don't even know how I found the secret that let me actually access the missing ball, but honestly, that one stage was the only one I wasn't really a fan of. That's the one I got stuck on, because those freaking turtles.
Oh, yeah.
So much hell.
The fun fact about this game is the final stage of every loop just throws in a different ball that has nothing to do with the way everything else was working.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I mean, okay,
playing just to find out what kind of ball the second loop has.
Yeah, I will say kudos to Miranda, who came. This is the first match that she played. She played in Kusogrand8 Live, and like that, it's so cool that you were able to come and join us here. Finding a skip that literally nobody knew about, and we've had people try to go and recreate it, and they were unable to. Which is even better because now we have a true mystery here. Welcome to how you find speedrunning strats. Somebody does something that nobody understands, and then eventually somebody will figure it out. But it might take a little while, but we've got it documented and in video because of that. Thank you for breaking the game, and never feel bad about breaking the game.
Yeah, like, you just revolutionized speedruns of this game. Be proud.
Yeah, there are some speedruns of the game, not a whole lot, but that's sort of something with Kusoge or games that show up here. Usually they're less known and less played, but that's actually a pretty interesting thing that could help in some ways. I mean, if you allow wrong warps, which right now speedrun.com does not, probably because they don't understand it.
Until you can figure out how to do it, it's best not to allow it.
Yeah, I sort of agree. So there you go, everybody. Go solve a puzzle and then try to get the moderators on speedrun.com to do literally anything good. Ha!
I want to say thank you to all the competitors for playing the ball game.
Yes, especially for coming and joining us again. Like, it was extra time for you, and I know that it can get a little bit tiring playing, on your own, all quiet. You don't get to see chat and stuff. But, lady, I have to ask, is this a game that you could see yourself returning to in the future?
Honestly, yes, because apparently it's got 10 loops, so I've got, so I've only seen, close to a tenth of this game?
There's 550 stages in total.
Holy cow!
Yeah, there are a lot of stages there, so definitely, I really wonder what some of the later loops look like and how difficult the stages are. But yeah, if you want content, this game's got it. Yeah.
I did
it's
say
gonna be a fun time waster.
I told you all I was being nice.
Honestly, yeah.
You definitely were.
So again,
which means I need to be prepared for something worse the next time I get you.
Possibly. Maybe. Again, thank you to Fluffy Sugar, Lady Rex, Meta Knight 3000, and Miranda Dragon for playing in this round. It was a lot of fun, and I appreciate the time that you took out of your Sundays, your Super Bowl Sundays, to come and play. With that said, Lady, are you doing anything on stream these days that people should know about? What's going on?
Not on my own channel, but I'm on my friend Potent Chaos's channel every Tuesday. We usually end up playing various farming games, though the last time we streamed, we actually ended up playing a little bit of of the Great Ace Attorney, so that was fun.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's sweet. Yeah, feel free to link them in chat if you would like. Because
sure thing.
I love to help people. I want to help people in the community get out what they're doing, what they're participating in. You know, community building is very important for me, and so I like that people are able to share that. Well,
Went ahead and dropped my friend's stream in the chat.
perfect. Thank you so much. Y'all can go and check that out if you would like. Now, unfortunately, it is time for us to say adieu. I have work later, and unfortunately, I have to talk as well, and my voice needs a bit of a rest. So let's go ahead and raid somebody and call it good for today. We will be back Tuesday for Don't Make Us Bored, and possibly later on in the week. If plans change, we'll let you know, of course, on Twitter, Discord, and Blue Sky. We're pretty active on all of those. Otherwise, Author Blues is watching the Dog Bowl. Let's go watch the Dog Bowl with Author Blues.
Oh my god, I love the dog bowl.
What's a good raid
Puppy bowl.
message? Balls?
Yeah,
Balls.
honestly.
Just balls.
Yeah, let's just say the conversations that we had, lady.
You know what? I believe you.
Yeah. Ooh, nothing can defeat a woman with strategy. You can use that as well if you don't want to shout balls at Author Blues.
Nothing can defeat a woman with balls.
Okay,
sorry,
we're just gonna raid down there.
I'm so sorry.
Cut the stream! Cut the stream! Cut the stream!